You all know about the newest iPhones and Galaxies of the world, but aren't there other devices that you might be missing out on? Hey guys, Vic with PhoneArena here, and I have reviewed dozens of new phones and gadgets this year, and it's time to round up the most underrated phones that don't get talked about enough. Also shout out to our sponsor Samsung, which has some underrated older phones on sale. Stay until the end to find out about that. First, the one device that didn't get the credit it deserved this year has got to be the Asus ROG Phone 5. While many people are obsessed with cameras, and justly so, just as many would want a great gaming phone, and the ROG Phone 5 is just that. It is also an absolute monster in terms of specs. Just let me tell you that you can get it with up to 16 GB of RAM. That is just insane, and the device offers the best loudspeakers that we have ever tested on a phone. They're just super loud and clear, plus you get a beautiful big screen, all the essentials, and a few neat extras for the gamers out there, like the Asus Air triggers, for example. Oh, and did we mention it can run at 144 Hz? Smoother than all the rivals, and it has a giant 6000 mAh battery that just lasts on and on, plus it charges in just 1 hour. Overall, super underrated. Alright, next up, have you heard about the ZTE Axon 30 Ultra? Not many people have, and yet it is one of the best affordable flagships to come out this year, with a price tag of only $750. So it not only undercuts mainstream phones, but also beats them to the punch with a wonderful 144Hz AMOLED display and the snappy Snapdragon 888 processor, again flagship territory. This phone is just a force to be reckoned with. The Axon 30 Ultra has a premium build quality. The only thing it is really lacking is brand recognition, but let us get the word out, it's a worthy option. Next up, the Google Pixel 5a was quietly released only in the US and Japan, but it is an absolute gem of a budget device. It might just be the longest lasting mainstream budget phone, as it just aced our battery tests and scored way higher than the competition. Absolute battery monster. One advantage it has is a durable metal construction that offers you a peace of mind that you cannot get on a fragile flagship made of glass. And while it lacks a bit in speed compared to more pricey phones, it is reliable, has a solid camera, after all it's a Pixel, and runs on stock Android, plus it gets updates far quicker than your other budget options. And having a traditional fingerprint scanner in the back, turns out that's a good idea. It's also super reliable, and that's a plus in our books. And where are all the tiny phones at? That's what we hear all the time from many people, along with chants about Android not having any good compact phones. But come on, how come the Asus Zenfone 8 got so little attention when it was just the perfect device for just that crowd who wants a compact yet powerful Android phone? This features the flagship Snapdragon 888 chip inside, yep, check. 120Hz screen, check. Long battery life, you get a 4000 mAh battery in such a small body, that is nice, and the cameras are the only thing that left us a tiny bit disappointed, but they are not bad by any means. It's just that the quality is just a tiny bit behind the competition. Alright, another underappreciated device that you should know about is the Motorola Edge 20, which just might be the best mid-range Android phone on this list. It features a gorgeous 6.7-inch AMOLED display, again with a 144Hz refresh rate and a snappy Snapdragon 778G processor, so you get a pretty good gaming and overall daily experience for a lower price. So this Motorola mid-range hero can also capture some pretty great photos with a 108 megapixel camera system, and this phone looks very stylish and quite unique, and we love that. Its thickness is only 6.99 millimeters, it has slim bezels and very cool color options. Now skipping over to other non-phone gadgets, you often hear about your Apple Watches and Samsung Galaxy Watches, but brands like Garmin often remain under the radar for the average consumer without really deserving that. Yes, these count as sports watches and they're popular with runners, but even ordinary folks should consider this here Garmin Forerunner 55, which is not only lightweight and comfortable, it actually lasts not 1 but 2 weeks between charges. compared to what? 1 day with the Apple Watch Series 7? It always has an always-on screen, by the way, a super accurate heart rate sensor, and it's one of the most helpful devices around if you want to get serious about your health or start running. Super underrated and affordable. It's hard to say that any Apple device is underrated, but we still feel that one particular model is just that, and that model is the simple base iPad. It's been around for a while, but this year Apple updated the 10.2-inch tablet so that it comes with the super powerful Apple A13 chip that also powers the iPhone 11 Pro family, and now you get 64 gigabytes of storage, a nice expansion over the 32 gigs you used to get on this model. So of course that wouldn't be super impressive if not for the incredible price of all of this, just $330 for the base model. And we get it, there are more expensive iPads with fancy stuff like ProMotion display and so on, but if you're not a professional who needs every bit of power at your hands, this base model would be just perfect for you, and your kids we should say. Next up in the world of audio, there was one release that flew under the radar, and that is, in my opinion, the OnePlus Buzz Pro. Yes, OnePlus kind of copied the AirPods Pro design, and it did that quite shamelessly, but these headphones also have some character with the dual tone look, which I love, and most importantly, they just sound incredible. The bass you get on these things is just next level, it's super solid, and battery life is also outstanding. And not many people have heard about the OnePlus Buzz Pro, but they will impress you if you get to try them out. And don't forget that you can also use them with an iPhone, that's something that many people overlook. Finally, last but definitely not least, there are some older devices that are reborn thanks to incredible deals. Our sponsor Samsung is offering certified renewed Galaxy S10 and Galaxy S10 Plus models with a free pair of the Galaxy Buds Plus, and all of that at a starting price of just $250 with a trade-in. And if you want something a bit newer, Samsung is also dropping prices on the Galaxy S20, S20 Plus and the S20 Ultra model, this time with a pair of the Galaxy Buds 2 coming in this bundle, and with a trade-in you can get those devices from just $300. So these are some pretty great deals, and I'm personally tempted by that Galaxy S20 Ultra, which still has that incredible long-range zoom camera, the long battery life, and now all of that at a super good price. And if you don't consider one for yourself, these could actually also be a great gift for someone you love, so don't forget about that. And to get these deals right now, all you have to do is just click on the links in the description to this video and enjoy these discounts. Anyway, that's been our selection of the most underrated phones and a few other mobile gadgets in 2021. What would you nominate as the most underrated phone or gadget of 2021? I'm curious to hear your thoughts, and it's been my pleasure. Thanks for sticking until the end, and I'll see you guys in the next one.